Welcome to my channel where we discuss everything and all things politics, economy, and development in Nigeria and around the world. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has said that the reason he travels around the world is to tell foreign investors that Nigeria is ready for business. And some people think that makes any sense. You don't need to travel around the world to tell them that your country is ready for business. When you are ready for business, the rest of the world will know. Already the world economic powers, they have embassies in Nigeria. They have business desks and whatever desk you can think of in their embassies. If Nigeria is ready for business, the president don't have to travel to go and tell the world to come and invest. How many times have you seen the Japanese president junketing around the world to tell people to come and invest in Japan? How many times have you seen the president of China junketing around the world saying that China is ready for investment from foreigners, or that China is ready for business with foreign entities? How many times have you seen the Singaporean president junketing around the world, begging for investors, telling them that Singapore is ready for business? Business attraction is a process that could be witnessed even by outsiders. You don't need, if you want to see an ant, all you need to do is to drop pieces of sugar. They're going to congregate around it. Drop honey. They're going to congregate around it. That is how investment is around the world. Investors are looking at the most attractive place to put their money. Instead of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu trying to make Nigeria attractive, because you have to make Nigeria attractive, and when you make it attractive, all these people, they will see it and come. The leaders of Dubai didn't have to go around the world, junketing around the world, searching for investors, telling them that Dubai is good for business, is ready for business. They built Dubai and the world came. Build it and the world will come. Do the right thing in Nigeria and the world will come to Nigeria. But what do we see under the APC administration? They are frustrating indigenous businesses. They are demolishing people's businesses. Those who have invested locally are suffering. Their shops are demolished. Their markets are demolished. People are mourning. There are trending videos right now where people are still at Christmas, travel for Christmas, while they were aware sections of electronic village in Lagos are being demolished. So this kind of mixed messaging, the world are seeing it. They are seeing it. They can be deceived. If you cannot take care of the local investors are not sure that the shop they left yesterday to go home, that when they came back the next morning, that they will still see standing. The factories where they are manufacturing, that when they come out tomorrow morning, that the Lagos state government had not revoked their license and declared that that area they are cited their factory is an illegal spot. I remember I was watching one video of a Nigerian man who run one of the best car hire service in the world in London. And he was narrating that one of the things that give him confidence in London is that where his office is located, he can guarantee that even if they want to remove him from that spot, they will give him 5 years notice. 5 years notice. But here in Nigeria, you wake up one morning, your shop is gone. Your business premises are gone. And you think the world are not seeing it. And you want to run around the whole place telling them you are ready for business. When the local investors, you cannot even treat them well. You can't even tolerate them. And you want to make Americans, the Europeans, the Chinese to bring their money, their dollars, hard-earned dollars, to come and put in your country. They will be laughing at you. And they have been laughing at us. Look at how many people have come to invest in Nigeria, despite all his own junketing around the world. How many people did he attract? How many investors did he bring? The investors are not morons. They're talking about money. Investment follows where atmosphere is conducive for it to multiply. The Nigerian environment have been destroyed for business in the past 8.5 years of the All Progressive Congress. That's why businesses are shutting down. Multinational companies are closing and going home, moving their investment to conducive environments like Ghana, like South Africa. And it is happening. We are witnessing it. It was like, it's now like there's a competition on who is to live next, which big companies to live next. Even in the oil sector, that used to be the cash cow of this nation. How many people are investing in the oil sectors? Already many oil companies are divesting from Nigeria. So if you cannot even retain investors in the oil sector, we are having a lot of gas in Nigeria, but we can't even bring investors who are ready to put their money in gas exploitation and exploration. Then which kind of investors do you think that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is going to attract? They are just, all those junketing is a waste of taxpayers' money, because taxpayers' money are used to fuel his presidential jet and all those travels and the expenses that he incurs staying in hotels, staying wherever he stays, and his entourage, saying they are bringing investors. How many have they brought? They're not going to bring any investor. No investor, no credible foreign investor who really work in the interest of Nigeria more than Nigerian investors themselves. And you are not treating them right. You are demolishing their business premises. You are demolishing their homes. And you think the world are not watching. They are not taking note of that. How unfriendly you are to the local business people. And you think they will believe you when you come and tell them your stories that you are ready for business. In any case, has Nigeria done anything about corruption to warrant people in reasonable countries to come and put money here? In America, it's a punishable offense for you to participate in act of corruption in doing business in foreign countries. Many Americans are in jail because of corrupt acts that was performed in their process of doing business in Nigeria. Those who they colluded in the corruption enterprise in Nigeria are working free. They are politicians contesting elections, winning elections, in occupying spaces everywhere. But those who participated with them, who collaborated with them, who colluded with them to commit acts of corruption in Nigeria, Americans, Italians, they are in jail. Those of them that use briefcases filled with dollars to come and influence Nigerian politicians, the politicians are enjoying themselves in Nigeria, but they are in jail in their countries. So, that kind of situation, you think you have not tackled corruption in Nigeria. Anybody coming from America to do business in Nigeria know the consequences, because already Nigeria is one of the most corrupt countries in the world. In Nigeria, corruption walks in four legs. What has the Tinubu administration done to reduce corruption? Because if corruption continues at the pace it is in Nigeria, you can't get any genuine European or American investor that will come to Nigeria to invest. Anybody traveling to all those countries, they are just wasting their time. They're not going to come. The only place you are going to get investors are from China. And even the Chinese, they have to be sure what they are getting into. It has to be to their own advantage. As far as Chinese government is concerned, they don't care about what their companies does to get contracts in developing countries like Nigeria and other African nations. China don't give a damn about that. China will not tolerate corruption in China, but it doesn't really bother about what the Chinese companies does in Africa to get ahead of the competition. That is why you see it appears as China is just getting all the contracts all over Africa, because the Europeans, the Americans, they are not ready to go to jail, because there are laws waiting for them in their country. If they are found out to have bribed foreign entities to get ahead, there are consequences. So which contractors, which business investors are President Bola Tinubu looking forward to come and invest in Nigeria? Say I've been traveling to tell them that Nigeria is ready for business. Nigeria is not ready for business. When Nigeria is ready for business, Nigeria will not advertise it. The world will know, and the world will congregate to Nigeria. And that will only happen when we have the right leadership who create the right environment that will create the transparency that Western investors will see, and they don't need anyone to advertise to them. They will come with their millions and billions of dollars, because at that time they will know that indeed Nigeria is ready for business. Right now, under this present climate, Nigeria is not ready for business, and the world knows it. Thank you for being part of this video, and if you are new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. And please don't forget to like this video, because when you like it, God will rank it high and recommend it for more people. Thank you, and God bless you and yours.